Hey everyone, my name is Amy. I am your hidden consumers expert, and today we're going to talk about the impact of the deregulation of the food industry. So here's what's fun. With the cuts to the USDA, the FDA, that means basically inspectors are gone. I mean, let's be honest, they were understaffed to begin with, and now you know, there's no funding. So, what does this mean for the hidden consumer? It means the food you've always been able to trust in the past is no longer trustworthy. I'm hearing lots of reports from hidden consumers where the food they're eating that they thought was safe is now causing additional reactions. They can no longer eat what was safe. In my own case, around February or March, some of the foods I thought were safe became no longer safe, and I started getting a buildup of fluid in my ears. And when I went to France and had a completely clean diet, the fluid went away. And I came back, and within 24 hours, I had fluid in my ears again. So there's a lot of issues happening with our food industry. On top of that, we still have companies that are selling, right? They're selling their brand, someone else is taking over them. Your what you thought was safe has a new recipe. Those recipes ingredients aren't going to be as safe as the ones before. So you have to keep an eye on and constantly check, is the food I think of safe, is it the same as it every time I buy it? So now we can't just go in and pick something off the shelf. We have to go to the shelf, find what we typically find that's safe, flip it over, read those ingredients. Are all the ingredients in there safe for me? And then go ahead and purchase. If not, it's a lost item. That's all there is to it, because companies aren't being upfront and telling us we had to change the recipe. Companies aren't telling us that, oh, hey, by the way, we decided to fudge this because there's no one here checking on us, right? Companies aren't going to do that. They're just going to continue to sell their product as for the highest dollar amount possible while making you as sick as possible. So here's the thing. If you are a company and you are hearing this going, I would never, what are you doing to show that you would never? What are you doing to market yourself in such a way you stand out from everybody else that is doing exactly what I just talked about? If you're not sure what to do, if you're curious, reach out to me and let's talk about your brand, what you do better, and why clients and consumers need to trust you, and I can help you get there. Now, again, all of this is actually in my book. So the fact that I wrote this book over the last 3 years and everything is coming together is a pretty little bow on the package of what my book is for you. The back of the cover information has finally been released. So if you go to my website, thehiddenconsumer.com/home, don't ask me why I did that. I just did for the /home on it. Not necessary, but it's there. Go to my website, check it out. It's on the front page. You'll see what is written about the book, the information before publishing, the amazing foreword written by Kyle Dine of Equal Eats is on there as well. And then below that is the back cover information for you. So feel free, find out more about my book, everything I'm doing. It is part memoir and it's part industry perspective. My goal here really is to change up how we market foods. One of the big things is like we've got California where I live. They're talking about making more food allergy, putting allergy warnings on restaurants and in menus, which is great. However, a majority of hidden consumers can't trust that. Especially right now, if we can't even trust the food we're buying to eat at home, what makes you think I'm going to be able to trust a restaurant to buy from a third party who doesn't know what's going on in the food that they're buying to be able to accurately put in allergy information into the restaurant menu? It just doesn't work that way. And I honestly believe if we put in more honesty into how we market our products, we wouldn't need all the allergy labeling, because we're already telling people exactly what's in our products. Don't have to give out the recipe, but you should be saying these ingredients are coming from this. These lab created ingredients were made from this, because lab created ingredients are made primarily from corn, but they are also made from wheat. So there's a few ingredients that both corn allergy and celiac and gluten-free people have to avoid, because You don't know what the base ingredient is that make that lab created ingredient. My general thought is just avoid lab created ingredients, but I know we can't. That's 99% of the food on the market. It's you're not going to find the healthy food you find in Europe in the American grocery store. So if you are one of that 1% or less that actually does things correctly and are looking and really thinking and being proactive about how you create your product and your packaging and how everything is processed to come together to be at the very end product that you're selling, you need to work with me because you're not standing out and you need someone who can make you shine. So if you want to find more of your hidden consumers, go to Hidden Consumers Consulting and check out my Our Process page, which is all about how I work with consulting clients. And if you're a brand new, just launching your business, you're going to want to check out my marketing or digital foundations package. Two names, one product, but it is a separate service and it's a 10-week turnaround to get you launched with software and strategy to make your product just blow out of the market. So with that, let me know if you have questions. I am your hidden consumer expert, Amy, and I will be at Pachanga September 3rd for the 19th annual Women in Business in Temecula, California, hosted by the Temecula Chamber of Commerce. So, and then I have a full day of events. So go to thehiddenconsumer.com/home to go to my events and press page to see all the things going on in my world right now. And there's a lot happening. So keep an eye out. And there's an online launch party coming in the next couple days. I'll be announcing that as well. So big things, big things. And we will talk to you guys soon. If you have questions, let me know. Reach out through my DMs, primarily LinkedIn. I'll get a hold of you faster. Otherwise, on my websites, you can find my email address. So have a great day. Enjoy the beautiful weather, and we will talk